it's Jen. Welcome to Art Scene. We are in Industry City, Brooklyn to check out the artist studio of Cara Enteles. Her layered paintings are inspired by nature. Let's go see.
Hey, Jen, how are you?
Good, thanks for having me.
Oh, come on in.
Thanks for having us to explore your work a little bit. This is a real treat to come to your studio. What's it like having a studio in Industry City, Brooklyn?
It's been really great. Industry City had all this empty space before they developed it, so they lured all the artists here. So it always had a very good vibe. There's a lot of artists, there's a lot of well-known artists.
You keep a studio in Brooklyn and you work upstate as well, and how does that affect your work and your relationship with nature?
I always think about that myself. I always think, how would I paint about these issues if I wasn't able to experience them? I feel really lucky going back and forth. But I feel like when you're upstate, you're kind of taking in all the information, but it's so literal, and then when you're here, I feel like I distill all the information, and so it goes through the filter and becomes art as opposed to just observation.
Let's dive a little deeper into the inspiration for your work and the environmental issues surrounding some of your bodies of work. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
So I paint obviously about nature, and I paint about environmental issues and conflicts in nature. For the last 4 or 5 years, I had been working on a long-running series about bees and the colony collapse disorder and the variety of other pollinating animals, because they're all at risk. And all these animals that pollinate for us, they're all in decline, and it's, loss of habitat and pesticides. It's a variety of different things. The other series that I started working on in 2011 was based on the Gulf oil spill in the Gulf of Mexico off the coast of Louisiana, which I was just horrified as that just went on and on and on, and that oil just kept going in there. I feel like with these environmental issues, I don't think we as humans set out to create them, but it's impossible because nature is all connected.
Can you please tell me a little bit about your materials and your process and how that's part of your work?
Materials are a huge part of my work. I paint on acrylic sheet, and I use transparent colors, and I layer them. And then some of the paintings are done on aluminum panels. It usually is dictated by the subject matter. Sometimes the acrylic sheet's colors are more evocative of the water and the oil spill kind of things, and the aluminum and the gold are more for the pollination.
Thank you so much for having us and sharing a little bit about your work and your inspiration with us. This is truly fabulous.
Well, thanks for coming. I really appreciate it.
And thank you for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you next time on Art Scene.